So now what I want to do though, I want to ask Dr. Calfani to come and to read Dr. Kimbro's bio as much of it as he can, and just in honor of Dr. Calfani and allowing me to be here and not feeling it robbery that he's not in the total spotlight, but now you are, because you get to introduce our keynote speaker. Hand clap.
Well, once again, we'd love to thank Lalise Williams for her tireless efforts, and thank each of you for joining us. We've come to a highlight of our program this afternoon. And I thank you all for getting up early in the morning. You know, not everybody's ready to be up by 8, 9, 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Thank Dr. Kimbro for jumping on the plane, coming to join us early today. But Dr. Kimbro, I would say few individuals impact the day-to-day management of organizations and institutions as Dr. Kimbro. He's a tireless educator, and I heard he just finished grading some stuff. So I know I'm still doing the same myself, so I know how that one is. Educator and spokesperson for the things that he believes in. He has a bachelor's and a master's degree from the University of Oklahoma and a doctorate from Northwestern University. And this is where he studied about wealth and poverty. So Dr. Kimbro, with his powerful book, Think and Grow Rich, and so many other things that he's done, he has such a wealth. I mean, and you have most of it right in your book, so I'm not going to repeat all of it. But I just want you to realize that we were so fortunate to be here in Newark, New Jersey, in the Northeast today, to have such a powerful and compassionate speaker to come and motivate us, and those of you who have your millions, to take your millions to more millions. Those of you who have tens, to take your tens to hundreds, to take your hundreds to thousands, to take your thousands to 10,000. And that's what we're about. We're about building wealth for generations, not just for self, but for on and on and on. So today we'll have the opportunity to get motivated, because that's remarkable what it is. It's about a journey, right? Yeah. It's about what you do on a daily basis, because the forces against you are trying to take your money on a daily basis. And we're compelled to spend our money on a daily basis. But we want to find out how we think and grow rich. I mean, that's an older book, but I love that title, that concept. So how do we get to the point where we are able to move beyond where we are and build on our wealth, our capital, so that we can have it for generations to come and be able to share that with so many folks who are less fortunate than us. And I think that we here today have a person who is going to be able to do that in an exciting way, in a compassionate way, in a way that's going to keep you interested and motivated and compelled and empowered to go out and do some more for somebody else. Without further ado, I bring to the stage Dr. Dennis Kimbro.
God bless you, child. It was Thanksgiving. Two brothers sat at a cluttered kitchen table. The house reeked of stale alcohol. Flies hovered over piles of dirty dishes in the sink. As usual, Dad was drunk on the couch. One child was perched in front of the television, while the other immersed himself in his homework. One father, two boys, same situation. An alcoholic father and an absent mother. God bless her, she made her transition years ago. Both boys lived out the same hell on earth with daily physical and emotional abuse. One son ran with a fast crowd. Like his old man, he cut a path straight to drinking and drugs, while the second boy buried himself in his studies. A teacher praised his efforts, and as a result, he excelled. He worked hard and won a scholarship to Morehouse College. From there, he went on to become a well-respected lawyer. One day, a newspaper chose to profile their local hero. A reporter asked, "Is it true? Is it true your father was an alcoholic?" "Yes, it's true," he replied. "My dad was an alcoholic, and that's why I'm where I am today. I decided early on I wasn't going to waste my life like he did." Meanwhile, the other boy continued his path straight to self-destruction. Eventually, his employer gave him the ultimatum: either lose your job or clean up your act and complete a treatment program. He chose the latter. During one session at the rehab clinic, he described his childhood, and I quote, "I had an alcoholic father," he said, with tears rolling down his cheeks, "and that's why I am where I am today. Same home, same circumstance, same father, but different outcomes. One child looked for someone to blame, and the other looked for someone to bless." Come to the edge, he said. They said, "We are afraid." Come to the edge, he said. They came, he pushed them, and they flew. Let others lead small lives, but not you. Let others cry over small hurts, but not you. Let others leave their future in someone else's hands, but not you.